I want to normalize being delusional. You know what I mean? Like, you will recognize yourself right now. Any entrepreneur, any person who likes self-growth, you probably experience it, the state when you're like, oh, am I delusional? I want to do this, and then maybe I have this idea or something, and then I'm like, oh my God, am I crazy to having this idea? Maybe it's too much, maybe it's too strange, maybe it's something which I'm not able to do. If you have any idea in your mind, and probably you have one and maybe few, I want to normalize this mood when we can seem delusional. And this is the very important thing where every second entrepreneur will stuck because we not allow ourselves to be truly fucking delusional when we're trying to pursue our dream, when we're trying to catch and do the things which we already imagined in our mind. Let me explain. So, for example, we have some idea in the mind, like I want to do this, and it can be any idea. I don't know what kind of idea you have. It can be business, it can be offline, online business, whatever, some services you want to provide, or being professional in something, or maybe make a career, like whatever, but you have this idea what you want, and probably, tell me the truth or not, this reality where you live right now and this idea, it's something different. It's like different river. Now I'm in this river and I want to be in this river, and it's different, right? And I want you to catch this difference between these two, like, way of life, these two realities. And when we in our normal today reality, we're thinking about this idea, and it can be so huge, so big, so beautiful, and it can seems like crazy. And I ask myself, one day I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm capable, I have resources, I have everything, just I'm gonna do it. I have this inspiration, motivation inside. I'm like, yes, 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 I'm gonna do. And the next day you wake up in the morning and I'm like, what was that? It's so huge, my idea, what I want, so huge. And maybe my friends or close people, they will say like, oh, this is something crazy. You share with them and they say, oh, are you sure you want to do this? This is something strange. This is maybe something stupid, but you inside yourself, you truly believe like, yes, I want exactly that. And when you're speaking about that, probably your eyes are just, in fire, like, yes, I want it. I want this river, this life, right? But sometimes we wake up and like, oh, maybe this is too much for me. Am I like, can I do it? Who am I to have this? Who am I to live in this reality? And every entrepreneur and every person who pursue the personal growth, we can stuck in this. Like I had also these chapters. I have many situations when I was wanted to jump from one river to another. And now I know this is delusional state. I call it delusional state, when you're still in this reality but you want to jump here. And this, like, because you're not here yet, from this position you can feel like, oh my God, I'm so crazy, I'm so delusional. How can I do this? How can I reach this? How can I become this different person? Because this is not only about actions, not only about physical stuff or amount of money or something. This is about who we are, and probably in this new river, you, a new person, right? And if you imagine correctly, like in the small details, what kind of person I want to be there, what kind of person I will be there, how it's going to work. If you will look at this very carefully, you will understand, yes, it's different person. It's not me old. It's probably someone who have no doubts, who's shining in the way like you want to be. And this is very beautiful. And I want to tell you, allow yourself being delusional. So this is like important key, whereas the many entrepreneurs just stuck, and that's why they don't have a result, because they're afraid. They start moving, start doing something, and then like, oh, maybe it's too much. It's not too much. This is everything what you want, because everyone who watching this video right now, you have a different idea. Trust me, you, another person, we have different ideas, and this is your idea. It's not something crazy. This is really your idea, which you catch there from bottom of your heart. You're like, yes, I really, really want exactly that. My life will be so good if I have this, if I reach this. So being delusional, because this is the trampoline. This is the teleportation system. Because it's impossible, right? You should be delusional. It's impossible to just jump here because you're in this old river. You have this mood, this statement, maybe system of your beliefs, whatever, and you need to change it step by step. And to be able to have this journey, to go through that, then this will be a lot of shit, yes? And go through this, what will help you? This is the statement, like being delusional. Just accept it as a game. Pretend it's a game. Maybe for 3 or 6 months, yes, I have this idea and I'm just doing it. Doesn't matter what I'm thinking tomorrow, after tomorrow, what's my friends gonna say, like, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do it. And if I will be delusional on this journey, like, okay, allow yourself, because this is so fucking helpful. I'm talking about this from my experience, also an experience of my students, because I have my online business and I can work like 1 day in a week, just manage the team, making a strategy, making the important calls, and that's it. So if you want to learn how to make online business, you can talk to me personally and we will discuss like your personal strategy. But I would like to tell you that this is real. And in my previous experience, from old myself to myself now, and I have now a new idea when I want to jump. I already had this experience and I know it's work, and it's so supportive. Because let's be honest, when we going from one position to another and it's really different and we should become a different person, and this is journey couldn't be so like fluffy and pleasant, like, oh, I'm just going there. Usually it's something hard. I need to show up. I need to drop something old, some of my old beliefs, or my vision of the world, or I need to develop my new skills, or I need to try something new. Maybe I need to try to speak on the camera, or I need to try to talk to people more, or speaking on the stage. Like, it is always new level. And to reach this new level, you need this support. And one of this huge support inside of you, it's really allowed yourself to be delusional. And I catch this idea yesterday when I had a flight, and this is funny story. They upgrade my flight to the business class just like this, with no cases. Just I was standing in a line and they give me the number, like a second F on my seat, and I'm like, is it a business class? Because I took the simple one, and they upgraded. And the week before, I just said it, I wanna fly the business class. Like, why not? Just why not? The next time I want it. But it just was a drop. And this is because I'm now also in my delusional state, because I want to reach my new level. And it doesn't matter, you just starting your business, or you just starting your career, or you already have a business and you want to scale it and you want the next chapter. So again, you can be in the same trap, like sitting there at home or waking up in the morning and then like, oh my God, am I gonna do it? Like, am I capable of it? And there's doubts. You can like twisting in your mind. Just hold it, catch it. Like, I allow myself to be fucking delusional. This is the answer, and this is the key, and this is so beautiful. And I'm so emotional because I want to share this with you. And if you're watching this video right now, like, I'm so happy about it. And really, I'm glad you're here. And this means you also, like, you know what you want. You know your idea already. Just feel it here. And the next step, support yourself. Allow yourself to be delusional. In a good way. This is okay, because I know I work with entrepreneurs. I am an entrepreneur, and I know this is like, sometimes you're like, oh my God, am I crazy? Am I crazy to doing these huge things? Like, yes, you're crazy enough. You're powerful enough. You have a courage to do this. This is the beauty. So not cut this, your power. So because when the doubts inside of us is winning the game, we cut the tree which we're trying to grow to jump into this new river. So I believe in you. You can do this and be a little bit, add the sprinkle of delusion into your life. It will be much, much more easier.